Pratique inglês todos os dias, ouça, fale, pratique e melhore suas habilidades linguísticas com a gente. Hora de praticar.
I love reading books. I love reading books.
Eu amo ler livros.
I love reading books. I love reading books. My favorite book is very interesting. My favorite book is very interesting.
Meu livro favorito é muito interessante.
My favorite book is very interesting. My favorite book is very interesting. I read books every day. I read books every day.
Eu leio livros todos os dias.
I read books every day. I read books every day. Do you like reading books? Do you like reading books?
Você gosta de ler livros?
Do you like reading books? Do you like reading books? What is your favorite book? What is your favorite book?
Qual é o seu livro favorito?
What is your favorite book? What is your favorite book? I enjoy reading in my free time. I enjoy reading in my free time.
Eu gosto de ler no meu tempo livre.
I enjoy reading in my free time. I enjoy reading in my free time. This book is amazing. This book is amazing.
Este livro é incrível.
This book is amazing. This book is amazing. I can't stop reading this book. I can't stop reading this book.
Não consigo parar de ler este livro.
I can't stop reading this book. I can't stop reading this book. I like fiction books. I like fiction books.
Eu gosto de livros de ficção.
I like fiction books. I like fiction books. I prefer non-fiction books. I prefer non-fiction books.
Eu prefiro livros de não ficção.
I prefer non-fiction books. I prefer non-fiction books. I read before going to bed. I read before going to bed.
Eu leio antes de dormir.
I read before going to bed. I read before going to bed. Books make me happy. Books make me happy.
Livros me fazem feliz.
Books make me happy. Books make me happy. I like stories with adventure. I like stories with adventure.
Eu gosto de histórias com aventura.
I like stories with adventure. I like stories with adventure. This book has a great story. This book has a great story.
Este livro tem uma ótima história.
This book has a great story. This book has a great story. I like books with happy endings. I like books with happy endings.
Eu gosto de livros com finais felizes.
I like books with happy endings. I like books with happy endings. I enjoy mystery novels. I enjoy mystery novels.
Eu gosto de romances de mistério.
I enjoy mystery novels. I enjoy mystery novels. This book is full of surprises. This book is full of surprises.
Este livro está cheio de surpresas.
This book is full of surprises. This book is full of surprises. I like reading about history. I like reading about history.
Eu gosto de ler sobre história.
I like reading about history. I like reading about history. I enjoy learning new things from books. I enjoy learning new things from books.
Eu gosto de aprender coisas novas com os livros.
I enjoy learning new things from books. I enjoy learning new things from books. I like books about real people. I like books about real people.
Eu gosto de livros sobre pessoas reais.
I like books about real people. I like books about real people. Fantasy books are my favorite. Fantasy books are my favorite.
Livros de fantasia são meus favoritos.
Fantasy books are my favorite. Fantasy books are my favorite. I enjoy reading romance novels. I enjoy reading romance novels.
Eu gosto de ler romances.
I enjoy reading romance novels. I enjoy reading romance novels. This author writes great books. This author writes great books.
Este autor escreve ótimos livros.
This author writes great books. This author writes great books. I have read this book many times. I have read this book many times.
Eu já li este livro muitas vezes.
I have read this book many times. I have read this book many times. I like to talk about books with friends. I like to talk about books with friends.
Eu gosto de conversar sobre livros com amigos.
I like to talk about books with friends. I like to talk about books with friends. Do you have a favorite author? Do you have a favorite author?
Você tem um autor favorito?
Do you have a favorite author? Do you have a favorite author? I read books on my phone. I read books on my phone.
Eu leio livros no meu celular.
I read books on my phone. I read books on my phone. I like to go to the library. I like to go to the library.
Eu gosto de ir à biblioteca.
I like to go to the library. I like to go to the library. I borrow books from the library. I borrow books from the library.
Eu pego livros emprestados da biblioteca.
I borrow books from the library. I borrow books from the library. I like to buy books. I like to buy books.
Eu gosto de comprar livros.
I like to buy books. I like to buy books. I keep my favorite books on a shelf. I keep my favorite books on a shelf.
Eu guardo meus livros favoritos em uma estante.
I keep my favorite books on a shelf. I keep my favorite books on a shelf. I like to read outside. I like to read outside.
Eu gosto de ler ao ar livre.
I like to read outside. I like to read outside. I read books at the park. I read books at the park.
Eu leio livros no parque.
I read books at the park. I read books at the park. I sometimes read books on the bus. I sometimes read books on the bus.
Às vezes eu leio livros no ônibus.
I sometimes read books on the bus. I sometimes read books on the bus. This book is very funny. This book is very funny.
Este livro é muito engraçado.
This book is very funny. This book is very funny. That book made me cry. That book made me cry.
Aquele livro me fez chorar.
That book made me cry. That book made me cry. I love the characters in this book. I love the characters in this book.
Eu amo os personagens deste livro.
I love the characters in this book. I love the characters in this book. The story is exciting. The story is exciting.
A história é empolgante.
The story is exciting. The story is exciting. The ending was unexpected. The ending was unexpected.
O final foi inesperado.
The ending was unexpected. The ending was unexpected. I couldn't put the book down. I couldn't put the book down.
Eu não consegui largar o livro.
I couldn't put the book down. I couldn't put the book down. I finished the book in one day. I finished the book in one day.
Eu terminei o livro em um dia.
I finished the book in one day. I finished the book in one day. I like short books. I like short books.
Eu gosto de livros curtos.
I like short books. I like short books. I enjoy long books too. I enjoy long books too.
Eu também gosto de livros longos.
I enjoy long books too. I enjoy long books too. This is the best book I have ever read. This is the best book I have ever read.
Este é o melhor livro que já li.
This is the best book I have ever read. This is the best book I have ever read. I want to read it again. I want to read it again.
Eu quero ler de novo.
I want to read it again. I want to read it again. I recommend this book. I recommend this book.
Eu recomendo este livro.
I recommend this book. I recommend this book. Have you read this book? Have you read this book?
Você já leu este livro?
Have you read this book? Have you read this book? This book is very popular. This book is very popular.
Este livro é muito popular.
This book is very popular. This book is very popular. I like books that make me think. I like books that make me think.
Eu gosto de livros que me fazem pensar.
I like books that make me think. I like books that make me think. I read a lot during the weekend. I read a lot during the weekend.
Eu leio muito durante o fim de semana.
I read a lot during the weekend. I read a lot during the weekend. This book is part of a series. This book is part of a series.
Este livro faz parte de uma série.
This book is part of a series. This book is part of a series. I want to read the next book. I want to read the next book.
Eu quero ler o próximo livro.
I want to read the next book. I want to read the next book. I like how the story begins. I like how the story begins.
Eu gosto de como a história começa.
I like how the story begins. I like how the story begins. The cover of the book is nice. The cover of the book is nice.
A capa do livro é bonita.
The cover of the book is nice. The cover of the book is nice. This book has beautiful pictures. This book has beautiful pictures.
Este livro tem imagens lindas.
This book has beautiful pictures. This book has beautiful pictures. I like books with strong characters. I like books with strong characters.
Eu gosto de livros com personagens fortes.
I like books with strong characters. I like books with strong characters. I like when books have a message. I like when books have a message.
Eu gosto quando os livros têm uma mensagem.
I like when books have a message. I like when books have a message. I enjoy reading true stories. I enjoy reading true stories.
Eu gosto de ler histórias reais.
I enjoy reading true stories. I enjoy reading true stories. I like books with a lot of action. I like books with a lot of action.
Eu gosto de livros com muita ação.
I like books with a lot of action. I like books with a lot of action. This book is easy to read. This book is easy to read.
Este livro é fácil de ler.
This book is easy to read. This book is easy to read. That book was too difficult for me. That book was too difficult for me.
Aquele livro foi difícil demais para mim.
That book was too difficult for me. That book was too difficult for me. I read books to relax. I read books to relax.
Eu leio livros para relaxar.
I read books to relax. I read books to relax. Reading is my favorite hobby. Reading is my favorite hobby.
Ler é meu passatempo favorito.
Reading is my favorite hobby. Reading is my favorite hobby. I love discovering new books. I love discovering new books.
Eu amo descobrir novos livros.
I love discovering new books. I love discovering new books. I enjoy talking about books. I enjoy talking about books.
Eu gosto de conversar sobre livros.
I enjoy talking about books. I enjoy talking about books. This book made me think deeply. This book made me think deeply.
Este livro me fez pensar profundamente.
This book made me think deeply. This book made me think deeply. I found this book very inspiring. I found this book very inspiring.
Achei este livro muito inspirador.
I found this book very inspiring. I found this book very inspiring. I laughed while reading this book. I laughed while reading this book.
Eu ri enquanto lia este livro.
I laughed while reading this book. I laughed while reading this book. This book is a classic. This book is a classic.
Este livro é clássico.
This book is a classic. This book is a classic. I enjoy reading classic novels. I enjoy reading classic novels.
Eu gosto de ler romances clássicos.
I enjoy reading classic novels. I enjoy reading classic novels. I like books written by women. I like books written by women.
Eu gosto de livros escritos por mulheres.
I like books written by women. I like books written by women. This author is very talented. This author is very talented.
Este autor é muito talentoso.
This author is very talented. This author is very talented. The book is set in the past. The book is set in the past.
O livro se passa no passado.
The book is set in the past. The book is set in the past. The story takes place in the future. The story takes place in the future.
A história se passa no futuro.
The story takes place in the future. The story takes place in the future. This book taught me something new. This book taught me something new.
Este livro me ensinou algo novo.
This book taught me something new. This book taught me something new. I like books about animals. I like books about animals.
Eu gosto de livros sobre animais.
I like books about animals. I like books about animals. I enjoy reading science fiction. I enjoy reading science fiction.
Eu gosto de ler ficção científica.
I enjoy reading science fiction. I enjoy reading science fiction. I found this book at the bookstore. I found this book at the bookstore.
Eu encontrei este livro na livraria.
I found this book at the bookstore. I found this book at the bookstore. The book was a gift from my friend. The book was a gift from my friend.
O livro foi presente do meu amigo.
The book was a gift from my friend. The book was a gift from my friend. I like reading aloud. I like reading aloud.
Eu gosto de ler em voz alta.
I like reading aloud. I like reading aloud. I like listening to audiobooks too. I like listening to audiobooks too.
Eu também gosto de ouvir audiolivros.
I like listening to audiobooks too. I like listening to audiobooks too. I'm reading a great book right now. I'm reading a great book right now.
Estou lendo ótimo livro agora.
I'm reading a great book right now. I'm reading a great book right now. I just finished a wonderful book. I just finished a wonderful book.
Acabei de terminar livro maravilhoso.
I just finished a wonderful book. I just finished a wonderful book. I want to find more books like this one. I want to find more books like this one.
Quero encontrar mais livros como este.
I want to find more books like this one. I want to find more books like this one. This book is easy to understand. This book is easy to understand.
Este livro é fácil de entender.
This book is easy to understand. This book is easy to understand. The language in the book is simple. The language in the book is simple.
A linguagem do livro é simples.
The language in the book is simple. The language in the book is simple. I learned some new words from this book. I learned some new words from this book.
Aprendi algumas palavras novas com este livro.
I learned some new words from this book. I learned some new words from this book. This book made me feel happy. This book made me feel happy.
Este livro me deixou feliz.
This book made me feel happy. This book made me feel happy. I felt sad when the book ended. I felt sad when the book ended.
Fiquei triste quando o livro acabou.
I felt sad when the book ended. I felt sad when the book ended. I didn't want the book to end. I didn't want the book to end.
Eu não queria que o livro terminasse.
I didn't want the book to end. I didn't want the book to end. I was surprised by the plot twist. I was surprised by the plot twist.
Fiquei surpreso com a reviravolta na história.
I was surprised by the plot twist. I was surprised by the plot twist. I love the world in this book. I love the world in this book.
Eu amo o mundo deste livro.
I love the world in this book. I love the world in this book. I like when books have good dialogue. I like when books have good dialogue.
Eu gosto quando os livros têm bons diálogos.
I like when books have good dialogue. I like when books have good dialogue. I enjoy books with a lot of detail. I enjoy books with a lot of detail.
Eu gosto de livros com muitos detalhes.
I enjoy books with a lot of detail. I enjoy books with a lot of detail. I like books that are fast-paced. I like books that are fast-paced.
Eu gosto de livros com ritmo acelerado.
I like books that are fast-paced. I like books that are fast-paced. This book has a good lesson. This book has a good lesson.
Este livro tem uma boa lição.
This book has a good lesson. This book has a good lesson. I enjoy books with pictures. I enjoy books with pictures.
Eu gosto de livros com ilustrações.
I enjoy books with pictures. I enjoy books with pictures. The main character is very brave. The main character is very brave.
O personagem principal é muito corajoso.
The main character is very brave. The main character is very brave. I like how the story develops. I like how the story develops.
Eu gosto de como a história se desenvolve.
I like how the story develops. I like how the story develops. This book is very creative. This book is very creative.
Este livro é muito criativo.
This book is very creative. This book is very creative. I found the book very moving. I found the book very moving.
Achei o livro muito comovente.
I found the book very moving. I found the book very moving. I enjoy books with a lot of emotion. I enjoy books with a lot of emotion.
Eu gosto de livros com muita emoção.
I enjoy books with a lot of emotion. I enjoy books with a lot of emotion.
Obrigado por assistir. Inscreva-se no canal e ative as notificações para receber novos vídeos e continuar sua jornada no inglês.